Oh. What are you doing? Oh. How would you fix this?
It's unfixable. Hey guys, so Phoebe is back after a bit of a while because we've been waiting for a test date, and she's got a test date which is in 2 days time now. Yeah, so yeah, this is basically the lesson. Just we are going to do one more lesson before the actual test day, but yeah, this is going to be our final mock test really. That's what we're going to do today. You have been doing a bit of driving in your own car as well, yeah?
Yeah.
And yeah, so we'll just do a mock test today, see how, well, not how ready you are, I know you're ready. Let's see if there's any mistakes. Okay, cool. Yeah, the one day we do after the drive, so you come back after a long break, the weather's been brilliant, and the day we decide to film your comeback, yeah, absolutely pouring it down. So yeah, no 360 camera today, because there's not much point. So yeah, whenever you're ready, if you could move off for me, please.
Yeah. I'll keep that on. That just there. Go.
Yeah. Okay. And what we're going to do with this mock test is I'm going to, every fault that you make, yeah, I'm going to make you aware of it as soon as you do it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know that, you know, when that happens,
yeah,
you normally get a bit worked up, and I want you to learn to deal with it.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, any fault, minor or serious, I'm going to say as it happens.
Okay. Oh.
At the end of the road, if you could turn left for me. Good observations at that junction, good leaning forward, and good mirrors after it as well. At these traffic lights, if you could turn right, please.
Oh. It's because I want to go into the crossing. That's a bit dramatic. You should now have stopped.
Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minors there. One was for that braking, yeah? And then, you know, when you steered, it was a bit too early.
Okay.
Did you notice how we're entering the road? You had to steer back to the left.
Yeah.
Because we got too close to that central reservation there.
Yeah.
So what I would say is, you know, when you're waiting at those lights,
yeah, and
you're going to be turning right, start planning that as you're waiting, you know, that
yeah,
space, rather than having that last minute reaction.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of people, you know, when they're waiting at lights, they just like kind of, when I say switch off, but just start relaxing, don't be on it. Okay, we're going to do some independent driving now, and I want you to follow signs to Dudley for me, please.
God, I'm more nervous about this than I am my test. So I was right there exit.
And just to let you know, at the following roundabout, it's right again.
Okay.
you made that easy for yourself.
come off on the
But
right.
that's fine as well if you do that way, yeah?
Yeah. And right again. Is it third exit again?
Yep.
Yeah. Hold there. Right. There's 1. There's 2. 3.
Well done. You know that mirror check and shoulder check you did good.
Yeah.
But then after checking, there were about probably 2 or 3 seconds before you actually went over. So what should you have done?
Moved over the second I checked.
Yeah, moved over, check that mirror again.
Yeah.
Okay. So, still following the signs to Dudley, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, Christ. Right.
Well done. Good speed build up. I was just thinking about giving you a mind if you'd stayed in the 30s any longer. Really good with that roundabout. So 3 minus so far, yeah?
Yeah.
How many minus are you allowed?
15.
Sorry?
Isn't it 15?
15, yeah.
I was confused if it was 14 or 15, but it's one of the two.
At the traffic lights, if you could turn left, please.
Yeah. Oh,
Do you know why that rolled back a tiny bit there?
because I took my foot off the brake too quick.
Yeah. Examiner wouldn't really mark that down, yeah. Okay, unless there's a bit more of a rollback. There's no one behind us at the time, like
Oh,
now.
like that. Just demonstrated what I tried not to do.
Then good mirrors, and there's a good gap from the parked vehicle as well. And if you could turn right, please. That's a really good position there.
That's the one time I actually remembered what to do. I always overcomplicate that.
And if you could park up anywhere safe on the left.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. That's the first time. Oh, yeah, yeah. Next you had ice.
Yeah, that was quite hard, wasn't it? Okay, right.
I've not hit a curve in a while. I wonder why I did that. See, one good thing, one wrong thing. That's just my motto.
See, well, what I'm doing, if anybody's wondering, yeah, obviously anything that you're doing quite good that I think is good, I'm saying that because this video, when I'm editing, it's not going to have any voiceover like I normally do.
Yeah.
Because we're doing the faults as we go along.
Yeah.
So some of the good points we're going to do as we go along as well, yeah?
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, this...
Right,
that was minor number 4, yeah?
Okay.
Okay. Move off whenever you're ready.
Are you sure?
Remember, if something like that happens on your test, don't stress about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless the tyre's popped.
It's not making it better. Gonna misjudge how close I was from the front tyre.
Yeah, obviously.
By quite a bit. What are you doing? Is that too close on your car?
Yeah, it was.
That one?
Yeah, but not. The way you handled it was pretty good. Obviously, that car was approaching quite fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And to be honest, in that situation, I think you reacted reacted as good as you could. But always be anticipating what if someone is coming around that bend quite fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before you went past, there was a slight little gap, not a full gap. Before that, I think it was a Jeep parked there. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I'll just look for the nearest one, which is a little bit.
End of the road, turn left. Yes, so that was the closest you come to a serious fault, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that going to a serious fault?
Sorry?
Is it going to be a serious fault?
No. Me personally, I think most examiners, wouldn't mark that as a serious because of the way you reacted.
Yeah.
Yeah, you handled it quite well. At the end, if you like just approached it fast and got that close to the the park at the end that you did, that would have been a different situation, yeah. But the way you did it, the situation you did it, and we understand why you got close because you were trying to make space for that car to get past.
Yeah.
But if you're on a bend and road like that, just think, what if someone is speeding like that? Yeah. They were coming quite fast. Obviously, they weren't thinking that at all. But you're going to pick up a minor fault for that, yeah? Okay.
That?
No, for the whole.
The car thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
For getting too close.
Yeah.
Turn left, please. Right, anybody watching, that was a really good example of how to do a downhill left turn. Most people on the downhills, they speed up or keep the clutch down. Yeah, that was really good. If you put the clutch up and then use the brake during the turn. And now that I've paid her a compliment, she's gonna mess up.
The thing around here, there's no places for anyone to park. It's all just you park outside your house or some random place in the streets. So pretty much every road you drive down, there's always parked cars.
This road isn't too bad.
No, that
I'm going to actually make you park soon, so if you could park up on the right hand side when it's safe to do so, please.
Yes. I'm going to do it up there. Oh, there's lines. I'm kind of crapping it up. Why don't I do it there? Can I cheat and do it here? Yeah. There's a stupid gap. Yeah, I'm already close to that car. Come on, pretend this was absolutely perfect. You did call it. You said she's going to mess up the second she... I panicked and thought if I don't park up now, you're just going to think I'm just ignoring you.
Man, I wish I had my 360 camera on for this.
Wait, hold the phone. How would you fix this?
It's unfixable. Right.
Just take a picture and put it on like...
Yeah, it's like, see how your car's hanging it now, yeah?
Is that car gonna...
Remember, in this manoeuvre,
It's embarrassing.
You know, in this manoeuvre, yeah, the parking on the right manoeuvre, after you park up on the right, what does the examiner make you do?
Oh, reverse.
Yeah,
You just said park up, so I just...
No, the park up on the left is a normal park up.
Yeah.
Remember that. Park up on the right is the actual manoeuvre.
Yeah.
Because the examiner won't ask you to park up on the right and then just move off. That's the actual manoeuvre. They'll definitely ask you to reverse. When you park up on the left, that's park up on the left and move off.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, if you could get out of here now, please.
Oh God, why are they reversing?
Like, you know, if you had parked here pretty well,
Yeah.
that would have been fine. But how we're hanging into half
Oh,
of the
were they
road.
waiting to reverse it? No, they're stopping. Right. I don't even want to move.
I don't think I've ever had a learner do this.
Can we cut out the video so you don't ever have a learner do it?
That's too late now.
Where are they going? Oh, these. Are they? I mean, it's not very difficult for me to get out, is it? Because it's just
Yeah, we're already
the
halfway.
position I was already in. Alright,
One thing I would say, your observations are really good
okay.
when reversing out.
Can that
yeah?
make
So
up for the
we got-
fact I just did that?
No, not the way the car was sticking out, I'm sorry.
I should have gone there, that would have been better.
End of the road, turn right.
Just don't want to park up on the right down here.
There is enough space for, let me deal with this junction first. Excellent clutch control. So, you know where that guy was walking earlier when I should park up?
Yeah.
You had lots of space there to park up.
Yeah, but I just saw like white lines and then like that
No,
big...
before the white lines there was lots of space.
Oh, I
Turn
didn't...
left.
don't think I really saw. I just didn't want to park in between that estate looking thing.
Remember, when you do park up on the right, make sure there's enough space for you to reverse back to Collins.
I didn't do that. I don't even know what I was thinking. I just assumed you meant just park up on the right, as in like didn't have to do... I forgot you have to do the manoeuvre.
Yeah. Remember, that's one of the driving test maneuvers, yeah?
Just hope to God I don't get that one. Oh,
That's normally, like, people only find that the easiest one. Especially in a nice quiet road like that. Just for the area.
Did you know what I was going to do when I started doing it?
So, yeah, as soon as I saw you signal and said you're going to park, I knew what was going to happen there. And if you could turn it right, please.
Oh well. Just doing well again. So you have to make some mistakes to learn from them. That was some accent. Even I thought, what on earth are you doing?
Oh, stop,
what?
stop.
I don't know where the heck I'm going here. I was trying to get a little bit angled, but the way my car, the car was, that wasn't very angled, was it? Let me see that car right down there.
Sorry?
That car was all the way up on the other side of the road, massively.
Obviously, because I had to intervene there, yeah? That was a serious fault for your positioning here.
See, that's what happens when I get credit for doing something. I just shambles it up after that. Oh, yeah. Pretend that never happened and we do it again.
And at the roundabout, go straight ahead and take the second exit, please. Say your roundabout so far have been brilliant. Build up on the dual carriageway, your speed's been brilliant, positioning's been good. And at this roundabout now, if you could turn right and take the third exit, please.
Yeah.
It's signposting towards Colsley.
So, right third exit, yeah?
Yeah. done. Good speed for that gap because you were quite close to the cars, but that speed, because you slowed down, it was fine. And at this roundabout, if you could turn right and take the second exit.
Where are you?
That's it. See, if he had signalled,
Would have made life easier.
yep, that's why it's important to signal.
Right roundabout and like.
And if you could park up anywhere safe on the left,
Yeah.
let's park in this bay area here. To the left. Okay.
Didn't even panic about that one because anything's better than monstrosity I caused back there.
And if you could switch off the engine for me. That's it. The mock test is done for today. So it was going really well. Really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, until you decided to park in between two cars. Yeah, forward in between two cars. When actually to park on the right. And then the other one, it's your positioning on crossroads. So like I always say, you know, any faults that you do before the actual test,
Yeah.
even on the actual test day, for you and anyone that's watching, that's fine. Don't stress that because you messed up. Your driving's going to be bad. I always say that fault's out the way now. Yeah. Remember, positioning on crossroads, the position isn't going to be the same on all crossroads. Yeah, some crossroads you have, like you've seen, we have to angle to the right a lot.
Yeah.
That one, there's practically hardly any space to
that's
angle.
what I was trying to do.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you probably had it in your head, crossroad, I've got to angle over. 'Cause it does look like a massive crossroad, but there's not enough space for us to
Angle.
to angle.
Yeah.
That all depends on how far the oncoming cars are.
Yeah.
If the oncoming cars are over there, you can angle. We'll always say get as close as you can without blocking their path.
Yeah.
So that, if anything, we learned that from today.
Yeah.
Okay. But apart from that, I don't think there's anything that needs work on. So we'll go through your manoeuvres on the test day.
Yeah.
Beforehand. To make sure you run through the show me, tell me questions.
Yeah.
And any questions?
No.
More than ready for the test. Yeah. Fingers crossed, guys. Wish Phoebe luck, and let's get that driving test pass.